Hi, love. Welcome or welcome back to the Venusian Essence podcast. I am your host, Venus, and in this podcast episode, I am so excited to share something I'm very passionate with you, and it's all about activating and awakening your soul gifts, your soul's truest essence, and the magic and wisdom that lives within you. So, I have personally had a long journey with awakening my psychic abilities, my spiritual healing gifts, and it's been so helpful on my journey to allow me to get through my path, like receive guidance from my spirit guides and my higher self, and to help myself on my healing journey, and really to just like up level my life in all the areas, like in my career, in my relationships, in my personal growth. So much has shifted, so much has changed for me ever since I started to tap into my soul gifts. And it's actually so liberating, so incredible to be living in your authentic soul expression, in your authentic soul essence. And the more we tap into our gifts, the more we tap into who we truly are and embrace all of it, the more aligned we become with our soul purpose here on earth. Because I believe that we're all here for a reason. You're here for a reason, you have a powerful mission, and tapping into your gifts can really help you get there, because it's not like getting there in the future. It's more like really going inwards and like aligning with who you truly are, and then just the magic starts to pour into every area of your life. So I'm going to be sharing 3 tips with you today on how you can activate your soul gifts and your soul magic. So the very first step is something that, if you know me, you know I talk about all the damn time, because it's so important, it's so crucial on this path, and it's shadow work and emotional alchemy. So shadow work, for those of you who don't know, is basically the process of going into your psyche, going deeply inwards and uncovering all those like stuck emotions, the limiting beliefs, the negative charge. I like to see it as like this negative charge, this darkness that's been living within you from since childhood, maybe even like different lifetimes, that is creating things that we don't really want in our lives. So shadow work is the process of like removing and freeing yourself, releasing all that's not who you truly are, so that you tap into who you truly are. Like as we start to go inwards and do this deep emotional healing work, we actually start to uncover more of our soul's essence in such a natural, easy way. Like I remember when I got into my shadow work journey, I was amazed at how I would have a sit down and one of the tools that I really like to use with shadow work was journaling. So I would have a journaling session where I would ask myself questions like you can find a lot of like journal prompts online, but I like to get inspired from what's happening in my life. So if I just got triggered by a family member, or I just got triggered by some sort of situation that really got me in my feelings, and I start to feel that voice of like victimhood or shame or whatever, I would just like sit down and start to like journal on it and ask myself, where did this come from? Like where did this come from? Like what triggered this? Like what happened in my childhood maybe that that made me see myself that way, or that made me react that way? Because it can go really deep. Like sometimes it's just a little like encounter that gets you angry, but then if you actually dive into it, you realize there's so much more behind it. And then when you get to the root cause of that emotion, something transforms, something changed, and then we make room for like our purest, truest, most authentic essence to come through, as we have just released that, like it's like a fog that's kind of like, I don't know, you can see it as fog or dirt that has been like not allowing you to see clearly and tap in with who you truly are. Like I said, like emotional alchemy is a process that you can do in your day-to-day life, like just taking a moment to reflect, taking a moment to be in that observer seat, and like looking at yourself from a third point perspective, and like not allowing those emotions to take over you and starting to react from that place, but actually like being like, okay, so I'm feeling this, I honor it, like I'm just gonna sit with it and feel it and express it in any way that is healthy, like creative, maybe maybe you can give it a creative outlet, or any form of expression. Like sometimes I like to take my phone and I would start like recording myself speaking about what's going on, or sometimes I'm not gonna get into that because it's my second point. Anyways, coming back here, or like I said, journaling, whatever it is that works best for you. I find that the most important step, the most crucial part of the journey of uncovering your true essence is the emotional alchemy work. Now, the second tip that I have for you is one that goes hand in hand with the first step. So, as we start to dive into these emotions and do this emotional healing work, we also need to get into embodiment work, because the second emotions actually live in our bodies, okay? And as we start to do that work that I was just talking about, it's important to like also give it an outlet that's like somatic release, so releasing from the body. So this can look like anything that works best for you. For me, again, in my journey, I really love doing like yin yoga, hip openings, or just like shaking my body, shaking the energy out. And then actually, as I started to awaken my gifts, I would also do like energy work on myself. This can be like through massage, it can be like through, I don't know, like literally you gotta get creative. But when I talk about embodiment work, it's so beautiful. It's all about like coming back into your body, coming back, like inhabiting your physical home here on earth. Because also, like literally, when we tap into our gifts, these gifts are going to be expressed in so many different ways. But it could be like literally, as I'm speaking, my light language is like so right now. So your gifts could be like, you could have your light language like me, or you could be like a healer, use your hands, or you could have different psychic abilities like clear sentience. So clear sentience is when you feel like energy, so like you're so subtle, you're so sensitive to the energies, and you can feel it like in your body. Like if somebody is like expressing a certain emotion, you would actually sense it and feel it in your body, right? Or clear audience, like you actually receive messages, you hear things. Clear cognizance, which is like a clear knowing. But my point is that like these gifts are going to be expressed with your body. Some people have the gift of like maybe you dance, and when you dance you literally heal people, okay? Because light language can also come through like dancing and movement. So my point is that how can you tap into your soul gifts if you're distant from your body? Because a lot of the time, some people, and we've all been there in the beginning, okay, but a lot of the time we actually want to like float up, but we forget to come back down here, and we think that to activate our gifts we only have to like, I don't know, work on the third eye and crown chakra. But actually your gifts that come to you from different like star lineages, from different lifetimes, like you've probably been to different star systems, and most likely you're a starseed soul. And so literally for us, like that wisdom, those gifts that we carry is in our DNA. So in order to activate our DNA, we need to get into our bodies, like do some somatic work, do some grounding work, grounding with nature, connecting with nature when we're trying to like reawaken our gifts can be so powerful, because our bodies are a sacred mirror of Mother Earth. Like literally ever since I started to like really connect with nature, like I would just go and put my feet on the grass, hug the tree, sit by the tree, and like breathe in nature. Like it helps you to regulate your nervous system. It helps you to like feel safe again in your body. Like just talking about it, it's so incredible. Like I highly recommend spending as much time as you can in nature, regulating, connecting with the nature spirits, because it really helps you. Like it really helps with coming back to our natural essence. Okay, because some of us have gifts that are like all cosmic and up there. Others of us, like, you could have your gift could be like working with the herbs. Like you could be like an herbalist who, like, the craft deep in your bones. Like you've done it before. So I can't tell you what your magic is. You're gonna have to awaken it yourself. But I know, and I'm a firm believer. What's coming to my mind right now is also like cooking. Like for me, and I get this from my grandmother as well, who's passed away, but like when I cook things, they're very healing, right? Especially after I activated like my energy healing gifts through my hands. Like when I cook things, and I remember my grandmother as well, like I know you probably know that one person, it could be your grandmother, where when they cook something, it's just divine. Like it's not like anything you've ever tasted before, like no matter no matter what they cook, and that's literally a healing gift that maybe you have that. So our gifts can also be like earthly gifts. You know what I'm saying? So it's really important to come back to the body, to explore them, to and like maybe through dancing as well. Like dancing can really help with like tapping into your soul essence, because as I said, it's like I like to see it like those gifts are like stardust, like moving around your your DNA and your centers. And again, like doing embodiment work actually helps you to clear um clear the stuck emotions from your body, and it helps you to recalibrate and bring back harmony to your energetic centers, which really opens your channel. Like your channel is going to be more attuned with who you truly are, with your source, right? And with source. Moving on to the last tip that I have for you, which is a pretty obvious one, but to awaken and activate your soul's essence and gifts, it can be so powerful. And one of the most powerful tools is meditation and spiritual practices. So most of the time when we're like busy in our day-to-day life, that brings us further than who we truly are, because um especially if you have gifts and like you haven't, like maybe you've tapped into them but you haven't like mastered them yet. So maybe you're someone who's very empathic or clear sentient, like I said, and so in your workspace or in your house or in public, whatever, like you absorb and really tap in with other people's energies. So it can be, and even through TV, through social media, through like whatever it is, like it's going to get you further than who you truly are, right? So making time on a daily basis to like close our eyes and come back here, come back to what's essential, come back to the essence, right? So just it can be just 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but the longer the better. And like really allowing yourself to that like crystal, that get in that space of like crystal clarity, alignment with just your energy, right? And because your gifts live in your soul, so you need to have a connection with your soul, and meditation is the most powerful tool for that, right? Also, it can go hand in hand as well, like as I said, all of it is kind of connected with embodiment work, because I like to kind of mix both. Embodiment work sometimes can be for me closing my eyes and getting into a meditative space where I'm feeling into what's present in my body, right? Because our bodies are so intelligent and they can communicate to us like what's there below the surface through different symptoms. Like if you've got like, you suddenly have this back pain, or I don't know, shoulders or whatever, like your digestive system is suddenly slow. It could be your solar plexus chakra, So I would just make time to like be present in my body, just breathe in and allowing it to just express what's there. And this, oh my god, this is literally like, it helps you with like emotional alchemy, and then also helps you with like connecting with your body, and it helps you with connecting with your soul. It's like an all in one experience. Speaking of meditation and spiritual practices, other spiritual practices is like also like listening, tapping into like high vibrational frequencies. So listening to high vibrational audios on YouTube, or like it can really help you to actually receive and connect with someone else who already have their gifts awakened. So a lot of the time some women come to me on Instagram or whatever, and they're like, when I see you doing light language, or when I see you like sharing your energy healing gifts, mine get activated. Or like literally, I remember this month I started to speak light language, and that girl in front of me actually like wanted to respond to me, and she started like speaking light language. It was incredible. So it can really help to like watch someone else, especially if you're like really connected to them. And like a lot of the time we stumble upon soul family. Like if you're here, I'm probably your soul family, okay? I'm your soul sister. And we must have like similar like star lineages. Like we've been together maybe in different lifetimes. Or so there's that sense of familiarity, and when you see it, when you feel that energy in someone else, it awakens yours, okay? So speaking of which, I have crafted such an incredible offer for you, my love. It was literally like this psychic download that came to me, and I decided to answer it. And I wanted to create something to help you activate and tap into your unique soul's essence and your authentic gifts in a way that's just so magical and so accessible, so easy. So I decided to create like a collective experience where I'm going to bring through a few magical, powerful souls. So we have that experience of soul family, like I said, into a private Telegram channel. So it's going to be a private Telegram channel. It's called, I should have probably started by that. The new offer is called the Soul Essence Portal. So it's going to be a portal of magical transformation, like a gateway into embodying and activating your true soul's essence and your gifts. And also some like divine feminine magic, because I always include that everywhere. But so it's gonna be a private Telegram channel where you're gonna have lifetime access to exclusive meditations, transmissions, activations, light language, and spiritual downloads and gems recorded by me, channeled specifically for you to for the purpose of helping you activate your gifts. How freaking excited! And the best part is that it's literally just $22. Like you can get access right now. You're gonna find the link in my bio because it's open for a limited time only, okay, and it's very sacred. So you can find the link in my bio. For just $22, you're getting incredible value, and by getting in now, you actually also get 33% off discount for all my current offers because I love you. And you're gonna have this intimate connective experience with me and everyone else there. It's going to be powerful, it's going to be magnified, it's going to be intensified. And I'm so excited for it. So find the link down below to join, and let me know in the comments, let me know in my DMs how this landed for you. If this resonated with you, I love to hear your feedback, and I'm so grateful to have you here. I am sending you so much love, light, and magic, and I hope to see you again soon. Until then, take care of yourself and remember that you are love.